The Lord spoke to me this morning and he said, speak about the promised land. Help my people to see how important it is to focus on where they are going instead of where they are now. This requires lifting your eyes above your current circumstances and fixing them on the promises ahead. Vision is essential for movement. Without it, purpose fades and direction is lost. This is why God calls us to see with our spiritual eyes, to believe in the unseen, and to trust that what He has spoken will come to pass. Some of you may not know this, but belief is a form of spiritual sight. It's the hope of the internal eyes that create miraculous possibilities. One of the blessed ways to receive healing is to see yourself healed before healing comes, to see the door open before it swings wide, and to see the victory before the battle is over. Natural sight may show limitation, but vision rooted in faith reveals destiny. You need to see to be able to accomplish, because what you behold shapes what you pursue. If your eyes are set on lack, fear, or failure, your steps will follow. But if your gaze is fixed on God's faithfulness, His promises, and the future He has prepared, then your actions will align with His plan. Vision gives strength to endure, courage to act, and clarity to move forward. God doesn't just call you to hope, He invites you to see the land flowing with milk and honey, to see the walls falling, to see the chains breaking. Because once you see it, truly see it, nothing can stop you from stepping into it. So let's look at Deuteronomy 8:7-9, and it says, "For the Lord thy God bringeth thee into a good land, a land of brooks of water, of fountains and depths that spring out of valleys and hills, a land of wheat and barley and vines and fig trees and pomegranates, a land of oil, olive, and honey, a land wherein thou shalt eat bread without scarceness, and thou shalt not lack anything in it." The promised land is a land overflowing with God's goodness, restoration, and divine abundance. It's a place where broken hearts are healed, hope is renewed, and purpose is restored. In the promised land, peace replaces striving, joy silences sorrow, and every promise of God finds its fulfillment. It is not merely a physical destination, but a spiritual inheritance, where grace flows freely, faith is strengthened, and the presence of God is tangible. This is the land where dry bones live again, where what was once lost is returned, and where dreams long buried rise to life by the power of God's love. To enter into the promised land is to step into alignment with God's perfect will, a life marked not by lack, but by overflow. Here, the seeds sown in tears are reaped in joy, and the battles once fought in the wilderness become testimonies of triumph. It is a place where identity is affirmed, where God's voice is clear, and where His hand guides every step. In the promised land, rest is not idleness, but divine assurance that God is working all things together for your good. It is the fulfillment of every whispered prayer, every quiet surrender, and every moment of unwavering trust. Yet the journey to the promised land often requires refinement. Before the overflow, there is obedience. Before the restoration, there is release. God prepares His people in the wilderness, not to punish, but to position them for promise. In the waiting, He cultivates faith. In the trials, He builds endurance. And when the time is right, He leads us across the Jordan into the life we did not build, filled with the blessings we could never earn. So the Lord said, focus on where you are going, not on where you are right now.